Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. It's Maritza. Hi, it's Maritza Coscarelli. I am not always making it at a specific time, so I'm going to be working on that. But I am here with day 4 of 40 to move, meditate, and manifest with you. I made a 40-day commitment that I would show up every day, letting you in my home, in my life, in my work, and in on some not so secret anymore secrets about how I stay strong and steady and grounded and centered so that I am able, not like I used to be, to fly through the air and soar, but emotionally, spiritually, professionally, and in service to those that I'm fortunate enough to serve, I am able to be at top performance most of the time so that I can guide others to up level their lives, their businesses, their visibility, their voice, and their vitality in their industry. So today's theme, yesterday I spoke about the core. So I am bravely bearing my imperfect core today. This is not what it used to be, and it's still more than enough. And every part of you, regardless size, shape, color, form, is what it is beautiful as it is more than enough. If we are fortunate enough to even have a semblance of health, energy to create and do some of what we want to do every day, we have tons to be thankful for. But today's theme of this usually 10 or less minutes of movement, mantra, meditation, and manifestation in one, it's a 3-in-1, is about imagining. It is about imagining and visualizing what you want. Whether you want your health and fitness to be better, whether you want your work and career to be better, whether you want your relationships to be better, I have come to learn the simplest of truths, and yet not always easy to understand, is that everything is based on how we feel about and treat ourselves, and how we use where we are, how we are in service of others. I have heard more than once, and so I don't know who to quote exactly, that in order not to be self-conscious, we do not think less of ourselves, but we think of ourselves less. We put less energy and less time into just ruminating, introspecting, and thinking of us. We spend more time, energy, money, and just overall attention on how we are with ourselves can serve others, can uplift others, and that lifts us with them. So imagine, if you would, what you want, like a little kid on your birthday, like a child. Imagine what you want to be true, as if it's a daydream, as if it's a dream. And this is tough to do for some adults, but just suspend your disbelief and your maturity and being adulting and grown up, and just imagine a dream of something you want, maybe for you, maybe for your community, maybe for the world, and then believe it to be true. Because if you do, it will. I know, it sounds hokey and woo-woo stuff, but if you believe that your dream for yourself, for your family, for your business, for your life, for the world can be true, then the ways in which to make it true present themselves. What does that have to do with movement today? Well, yesterday on a walk, I spoke to you about the core. And so today I want to afford you with some low back relievers and core movement. And I want you to, in your mind and breath, reflect about how that is your foundation, your grounded centeredness, your center of your body that houses where you feel physically your intuition and your knowing, so that you can begin to not only listen to others guide you, but you can listen more carefully and more trustingly, is that correct, to your own guidance and your own center. I find that when I am physically strong, I stand more confidently, I move more easily, and also I trust my own knowing. When you feel good and you are experiencing good health, peace, joy, you trust yourself just a little more. So let's talk about this core center. So my feet are flat. Now, I used to do teaching yoga and group fitness for a living, and I don't anymore. on a regular basis, but I am rehabilitating my own body from this spinal surgery that I had. So sitting really, really tall, if you cough, you can cross your legs if that feels more comfortable too. You could see my core going in. And if you feel it yourself, even if you have more of a protruding belly, you can feel it. If you press your fingers and you cough, you feel how it pulls in and up. That's the bracing of your center that you want to use. And then to relieve low back pain and stiffness from sitting at your computer, I don't know if you're going to be able to see me, but you would be lying all the way down. I'm going to stay on my elbows. My feet are both flat on the floor, and I'm zipping my inner thighs together, and I'm taking them both together to one side and exhaling there, and imagining the thing I want as I exhale. And then to the other direction. Now this is safer and more effective if you are flat on your back. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, gently. Ooh, and I can feel some pinching and tightness in there from sitting today. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Doing both sides, right and left, counts as one repetition. And you can gently, and you can move as little as a few inches or a lot more. You don't want to take this to the ground. It isn't a full spinal twist. It's a pain management mobility exercise. So you're just letting the nervous system and the low back and the body know it's safe. I know we feel a little tight, but it's safe and okay to move this way. And when you do 15, so each side counts as 1. When you do 15 of these, I want you to tell me in the comments, because I notice at about the 6th or 7th one that I start to lose that pinch or tightness, and I start to get more mobility. So that's number 1. And then number 2 is the march in place, which is lifting your foot. I'm going a little higher than an inch so that you can see it, but it's just an inch or 2 off the ground and hold. An inch or 2 off the ground and hold. And so your slow motion marching in place. Again, you want to be flat down on your mat when you do this, but your slow motion marching in place, keeping your back fully. If you take your fingers there, you could feel your low back pressing on the ground. And remember that, that brace. The cough is for the brace, right? So you're just marching gently. Gently for 20, 30, 60 seconds even. You're going to start to quiver after a little while. But just take this little march in place, And imagine what you want on your inhale and see it in full color HD on your exhale. It's a visualization as meditation and movement. During these movements, it also helps to exhale strongly. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 second in each place. The lower you are to the ground, the harder it is to keep this braced, to keep your low back, your entire back pressing on the ground, and to keep cognizant. Go right into the breath and into your imagination. So I know it seems like a lot to think about, but these are 2 things that will help you get stronger in your middle and will help your posture, and then in turn will help you breathe more deeply as you speak, as you present, and to feel and connect this with the thing you really want, a commitment to 40 days of moving, of meditating and or mantras, of breath, and of knowing that if you can imagine it, you can believe it. And if you can believe it, you can achieve it. It just takes the implementation piece, the doing. I would love to support you around more things to do with presenting your best self as a speaker, as a coach, as a business owner. And if that interests you, make sure, number 1, you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm doing these purposely a different way so that they automatically upload to my YouTube channel. So when all is said and done, we will have 40 days of having moved, meditated through mantras and breath, and manifested. And I want to see and share with you what comes of this kind of commitment, this kind of dedication, this kind of clarity. So I'm happy to be with you tonight. Squeeze you in. I'm off to an in real life event. United We Rock. Here I come. See you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.